Yesterday ended with the first glow. Fixtures mounted, switches wired, loops marked, dimmers rated. Harris said lights are not decorations but guides, and miswired guides lead people into fire. Today he promised something harsher. A lamp glows even when it's dying, he warned. Circuits smile before they fail. Today you will overload them, and you will see how lies burn. The morning air in the workshop was hot already, though the sun had barely cleared the roof. The training wall was covered with fixtures from yesterday, recessed cans, a pendant, a track run, even a chandelier wrapped in dust. Harris stacked boxes of bulbs on the bench incandescent CFL. Lead, he dropped a breaker panel cover on the table with a crash that silenced Maria's sigh. Lesson 9 is not finished until you see failure, he said. Failure you cause. Failure you understand. He screwed a 150-watt incandescent into a can rated 460. What mistake, Maria said over lamp. Fixture over its rating, and what happens? Heat, and heat causes. Insulation breakdown, socket damage, ceiling fire, I answered. Correct. Now power it. Flip the breaker. The lamp glowed hard, brighter than it should. The trim grew hot to the touch in minutes. Maria jerked her hand away. Harris pointed at the fixture. Glow lies. Heat tells the truth. He killed power before it could scorch. Never exceed fixture rating. It is not a suggestion. It is law. Next, he set up a run of 10 recessed cans on a single 14-gauge circuit. What's wrong? Load exceeds safe amperage, I said. Too many fixtures on 115 AMP? What happens? Breaker trips are worse. Wire overheats before it trips. Correct? Breakers protect wires, not devices. Load math saves lives. Maria rolled her eyes. So what's the math? Horace barked. Watts divided by volts equals amps. At every lamp, every ballast, every driver. Stay below 80% of rating for continuous load. Write it. Say it, we wrote. We said it. My hand cramped from pressing the pencil too hard. He gave us a box of mixed lamps. Install wrong ones. We mixed dimmable and non-dimmable LEDs on a dimmer. The lights flickered like a strobe. Harris folded his arms. What mistake? Wrong lamp type, Maria admitted. And what does flicker cause? Annoyance, she shrugged. No. Flicker causes headache, nausea, failure, calls to inspectors. And sometimes heat in drivers. Annoyance becomes hazard. We swapped in CFLs on the same dimmer. Buzzing filled the air. Same mistake, Harris said. Wrong lamp, wrong control. He pulled a coil of wire and handed it to me. Run a switch loop with neutral borrowed from the wrong circuit. I wired it. The lamp glowed when the switch was off, faint but steady. Maria laughed nervously. Ghost light. Harris's voice was low. No ghost. Shared neutral. Backfeed. Shock weighting. What rule? He asked. Neutrals must travel with their ungrounded conductors. Always. Correct. You break that, you break code, you break people. He told us about a man named Dalton. Tied a lighting neutral into a receptacle circuit. Saved a foot of wire. 10 years later, someone shut off the lighting breaker. Thought the neutral was dead. It wasn't. That man is buried under stone now. Ghost lights are not ghosts. They are graves. Silence pressed on the room. Only sound was the faint hum of the ballast on the training wall. Harris snapped us back. Quiz maximum continuous load on a 15 amp. 12 amps, I said. On a 20 MP, 16. What if your calculation says 12.5 amps? Too high, Maria groaned. And what do? Reduce load or upsize conductor and breaker if allowed by design, correct? But never oversize breaker to fix mistake. Breakers protect wires, not pride. We wired a track run with too many fixtures. Breaker tripped instantly when we powered it. Harris nodded. Breaker is judge. Trip is warning. Reset without correction is crime. He handed me the torque screwdriver. Check your splices. I tightened a wire nut. It turned endlessly. Loose splice. The lamp flickered. What mistake? Loose connection, I said. And loose causes. Heat arcing fire. Correct. Failing circuit lies with flicker. Never ignore flicker, Maria asked. So every blink is bad? Yes. Bulbs burn out. Drivers fail. Your first thought must be, is it me? Did I fail? Assume fault until you prove otherwise. We practiced until sweat poured down my arms. We overloaded, miswired, corrected. Each lie Harris planted became truth only when heat, trip, or flicker exposed it. At the end, Harris made a stand before the glowing wall. Some lamps steady, some buzzing, some dim, some too hot to touch. Review, he commanded. I said fixture ratings must never be exceeded. Watts divided by volts equals amps. Continuous load 80%. Breakers protect wires, not devices. Neutrals travel with their conductors. Ghost light means shared neutral or leakage. Maria added dimmers need correct lamps. Wrong type flickers, buzzes, overheats. Loose splices arc. Flicker is warning. Trips are warnings. Don't reset until corrected. Harris nodded once. His voice was softer but not gentler. Lesson 1. Heat tells truth when glow lies. Lesson 2. Load math is survival.
Lesson 3.
Ghosts are graves. Respect the rules or light becomes fire. Maria sat down hard on a bucket. So tomorrow we get to wire more disasters. No, Harris said. Tomorrow you wire for people, not boxes, not bones. Circuits that light stairs, halls, rooms, circuits that guide lives. Tomorrow you learn that lighting is not for you, it is for them. I looked at the mix of fixtures, some steady, some failed. For the first time, I felt the weight of guiding strangers I would never meet. Coming up next, episode 27, Lighting the Path, Guiding the Living.